Reality TV shows are often known for playing up the drama to lure in viewers, but once in a while, things are actually understated on scene. That's what happened on a recent episode of Below Deck during a medical emergency. The episode, which aired at the end of October, showed charter guest Brandy needing some medical attention during a beach picnic. While it initially looked like she might have had too much to drink, soon Brandy was curled up on the beach under a towel, seemingly unable to move.
Something's obviously wrong. She needs medical attention, and she needs it fast.
When Captain Lee saw what was happening, he ordered her to be brought back up to the Valor motor yacht immediately. While it seemed like Brandy was just going back to the boat to get some rest, things were a bit more complicated than that. Captain Lee recently revealed on Twitter that Brandy needed to remain in bed for a while, and that he was by her side the whole time. One Twitter user wrote, "Aw, another reason to love Captain Lee Rosbach, sitting on the bed comforting a sick guest." Captain Lee responded, quote, "Trust me, it was a long few hours." It seems that Captain Lee has quite a few fans because they were quick to respond to his tweet, admiring his compassion. But Captain Lee wasn't just staying with Brandy to be nice. He was genuinely worried that something serious was going on, and felt it was necessary to keep an eye on the guests through the night. Captain Lee opened up more about the dramatic incident in an interview with Decider, revealing that he did not approve of Brandy. He said, quite snarkily we might add, "What a great wife she would be, said no one ever. I don't know what she was on, but it was something. There was no way you could spin that to say that that was a good look for her or anyone else. I thought it was rather pathetic." The Valor captain also revealed what happened after Brandy was sent back to the boat and went to bed. He said that he stayed with her in order to check on both her mental and physical states. He explained, "The first thing I had to do was make sure that she was actually physically okay. After I was sure that she was physically okay, then her mental state had to be addressed, which was like, I don't know, it was like taking a burlap bag full of bobcats and they're all trying to get out at the same time. I mean, she was just everywhere." Captain Lee wasn't the only Below Deck cast member who wasn't a fan of Brandy. The show gets some pretty outrageous guests, but one cast member said that Brandy outranks them all. In an Instagram story on the official Below Deck account, Kate Chastain admitted, "She was our craziest charter guest of my life. She takes the cake." In the same story, Captain Lee added that the entire incident terrified him, even though it seemed like he kept his calm pretty well from what we saw of the medical emergency on Below Deck. However, it turns out that Captain Lee and the rest of the crew's assumptions about Brandy may not have been true after all. Helen Hoey, one of the Below Deck charter guests traveling with Brandy, revealed some critical information on another Below Deck podcast, and it looks like Captain Lee's snarky comments were totally unfounded. According to Hoey, Brandy suffers from some health issues, and her medical emergency was not as substance-induced as many people assumed. On the podcast, Hoey explained, "She's an amazing person, and she literally suffers from seizures and panic attacks, so what you saw was that. And you're on vacation, and you're like, okay, I'll just have a glass of red wine to help me relax. Sometimes it has a negative effect on you." Ultimately, viewers of the episode saw a medic come aboard to check Brandy, who admitted she had been drinking heavily for the last 2 weeks and didn't fess up to any other health issues when asked, at least not on camera. The medic's antidote? Drinking plenty of juice. Whether her condition was brought on solely by overindulging on champagne, as Brandy suggested, or something more as her friend alluded to, we'll likely never know. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.